Hey guys, Clumsy here, and this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The NextGen Scania improvements by Eugene has now been released, so let's go and check it out in this video. So yes, I got this amazing news since the last weekend, and I've been really wanting to check it out. Finally I got a chance. So the NextGen Scania improvements have been announced by Eugene. Eugene has been working on it for like 2 years or more, and finally it's ready. Couple of improvements, lot of new options, and it makes this beautiful truck by SKRS even more so by the things that Eugene has added. So in this video we'll be taking a look, we'll be checking out the different features, and then we'll be taking it for a test ride, alright? And I'll let you know about my mods as always. But if you are interested in checking out the entire list, the mods list link is always in the video description, okay? So this mod in particular by Eugene is changing the default Scania R&S. So we can look at the default trucks, and those will already include the NextGen Scania improvements and rework. That's by Eugene. Normal and Highline. And let me go through the list of changes from 1.0 as he mentions in the thread, in the link. So every chassis has a new variant, it says, with different fuel tanks and battery box placement. And they're now divided into V8 and L6 variants. So we can see here Type 1 and Type 2, different configs, and there's separate ones for V8 as well. So V8 Type 1 versus the L6 Type 1. That's changing that part over there for a bigger engine, I suppose. I'm not an expert, but it looks pretty cool. Also with a 6x2. So 6x2, yeah, that part there is the one changing. So 6x2 tag lift, mid lift, long tag lift even. Also long chassis are also available. Nice. You know, it's been so long since I've driven a Scania, a NextGen Scania here, that I actually forgot. I forget what is the default offering already. So for me, everything feels new. The 8x4 I remember was here before. Yeah, maybe that's been there ever since. But you guys let me know, okay? Because I just will be going through all of these parts, and you let me know which one is new and which one is not. I'm sure there are a lot of experts out there who've been driving with the NextGen Scania. Now in terms of engines, there are new ones from the mod from Eugene, and these are mainly the Euro 5 engines, these guys over here. Yeah, but for me, as you guys might have seen, EVR has recently updated his mods, his sound mods for 1.35, so that's one that I'll be using. Only a 370 horsepower engine. I'm going for full echo this time. Yeah, the simplest setup. So I went, the one we're driving it today, we'll be going with a 4x2, that config, a 370 horsepower Euro 6 engine, and 12-speed with retarder with 3.08 differential. I think that's going to be good for highways. Well, 2.71 might actually be better, but for 80 speed limit, 3.08 might be good enough. So the dashboard, I don't think anything was changed. At least nothing was listed. So we still have the standard dark, standard light, exclusive dark, exclusive light, and we also have the wood variants or variant and the V8 one. V8 looks cool, doesn't it? But for our particular truck, because it's a work truck, nothing fancy. Exclusive light though is what we'll be using. In terms of paint job, there are a couple of paint jobs in here. Where was it? Ooh, these ones I didn't even see before. Eurolink, that actually looks pretty cool, huh? That's actually pretty nice. I might have used that one. But what I'm using right now is... which one is it? One of the fancy paint jobs near the bottom, that one. Vision, that's the one. It might look pretty weird, but if you change the colors a bit, it actually looks pretty good. So if you change that to blue maybe, something like that, and this one to a bit lighter. Yeah, and the white make it black. That's what we're using today. And in terms of accessories, this is where it shines. So it's saying there are new side skirts available for this for these improvements. So in terms of side skirts, you can see all the different parts now. You guys let me know which one is new, okay? Maybe we can see. So if we remove that, if we go stick to the default content, everything will be listed under the mod, I think. The improvements, yeah. So maybe all of them are new. I don't know. But we'll be going through them each one. So the simplest one is just changing the color of the cover. You can use that paint, or you can get some simple side protections here. Some rails. Different variants as well. Cut or full. And I guess painted or plastic. Yeah, it looks like it. Or you can go for a full plastic side skirt with different openings for the muffler. 2018 and not. What we're going with right now though is this one, the Paint 2018. Now what I'm curious to check is what's different between Paint 2018 and Paint. Looks like that blinker right there. On this side, yeah, seems like it. Just a minor variation. This one, paint and stock. Ah, for the muffler. Okay, yeah, we're going with that one. Cool. Right. New variants of rear fenders. So these guys are getting an upgrade as well. In addition to the basic ones, you can get something like that, or get it in paint and plastic variants. Differing sizes. I'm just going to go through each of them, okay? Or that one, right? And it all looks so seamless. It's so well done and well modeled. You don't even notice which one is new and which one is part of SES. It just blends seamlessly. Amazing job, Eugene. Thank you. New variant of rear bumpers as well. Where would that be? That's the guy. So it has plastic, stock, MEN. Maybe that's not the one, huh? Can we? How about this one? Can we choose which one this is? Improvements and rework. Maybe it's these guys. Some of these at least. But I think this might be the new one. Either plastic or stock, I'm betting. You guys let me know, okay? I think what I chose was paint. Just to be consistent. Right? And then there are also new custom license plate holders. So you can get some text there. Scania factory delivery. A plain one. Fancy stuff. Or you can even go and get your custom plate. I guess you will have to change the image to get your custom plate in there. But that's also possible. Right? There are new sun shields as well. These guys, I really like this. So I think the default is these guys. Or well, actually this is where you can definitely show which one is part of it. Yeah, that one. Let's go and stick with the mod. So you have these lights here. They're in the middle. If I remove that. So no sun visor but only lights. And it comes with yellow or white variants. Stock plastic. Yeah, this is super sleek. Yeah, that really looks good, doesn't it? Or orange lights are also available. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay. What else? I think what I chose, maybe what I chose was actually part of the original SCS offering. Let me see. I think I chose this one, stock 2. Yeah, the white one, because it blends well with my truck. Now these other guys, there are also, it's also compatible with Mighty Griffin, so that's amazing. It's also available from the Steam Workshop, so if you want to see the link, just check out my mods list, go to the truck section, and that's the latest one, that's the bottom one there. It will lead you to the SCS forum so that you get the entire info, and from there you can get the Steam Workshop link and the Mighty Griffin compatibility link. Just look there, okay? What else? So the paint there, yeah, these are, you can see in the icon, Mighty Griffin. That's part of the DLC that you can purchase. So that's not really part of the mod, but yeah, it's compatible if you purchase DLC. And I highly recommend you do, because that is super cool and perfect for this truck right here. Where the heck is the... Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Paint or paint and chrome. Actually, that doesn't look too bad, huh? I think I chose the paint one though. Yeah, good. And then we have... What else? Removable roof spoiler. New variant. This is my favorite. Among all the changes in this truck, the spoilers are my favorite. Look at all these variants. Yikes. This is like typical Eugene with all the different spoiler variants, and it's very detailed. It shows you the height and length of the trailer. So this is 25 by 45. I'm not sure what the unit of measure is. I guess cm. You let me know, okay? Maybe it's inches. I don't know. You let me know. So this one comes with a variant which is the high version, 25, and it comes also with a lower variant, like so. But you can easily see just from the text, and it comes with or without an intake. So this is without, this is with. Kinda like that one. And this is perfect for the trailer. The trailer, the Mega Liner by Sogard. That's what we're hauling with today. We'll see it later, I'll explain more. But let's focus on the truck first. There's also a variant with that one. Length is longer, 53 versus 45, because it comes with those, how do you call those? Plastic fairings. I really like that effect. Yeah. Kinda has that black border in there. It goes very well with the lines. It looks beautiful. Love it. What else? Removable, paintable ACC radar. Now that one I don't know where it is. ACC radar. Is that an interior accessory? You might take a look there. Also says there are new side panels. I think these guys. Now I'm not sure which one is new. So let's see. Maybe we can see from the list here. Okay, these two are new. Okay, I see. Paint and paint V8. Not such a fan though, because the paint version has still that black line there. If they wanted paint, it's not going to go full paint. If ever, you might want the paint V8. So at least it makes the thing below chrome and not black. So if you're going for a full paint effect, that might not work for you. I don't know. Maybe it's up to taste. But I think for me, I just kept it black. There's also a paint version for Mighty Griffin. Ah, different. This is paint only the window, but black still border on the main side window there. I see. And it says different small stuff added. So removable paintable ACC radar. If it's paintable, then I'm guessing it's outside. Ah, this one I missed. Yeah. It comes with some V8 badges as well. Well, my truck is not really V8, so I'm not worthy for this, but we can go window shopping at least. Oh, comes with the V8 badge over there. That guy, and also a badge there, which is saying new Scania V8 generation. New generation Scania V8. Cool. Yeah, that's new. What else? What else is new? Yeah, I'm not sure where the ACC radar is. You guys let me know, okay? Accessory radar? Maybe it's this one? that we chose. It's this one. We chose it already. What is this used for? Radar for what? For the speed, maybe. The auto braking thing. Yeah, we chose that already. Okay, good. There are also new rear mud flaps. Where is it? Let's see. That guy. Is it this one? Is that the new one? It says mud flaps with an S, so maybe it's just not tagged correctly. Maybe also modify the existing ones. But these are Mighty Griffin. Maybe this one, yeah. Probably. And there are also a couple of new hanging toys inside. Haven't I checked that before? EVR? Or maybe the CG? The CG is of course what we're using. That's part of Natural Lux though, not part of this mod in particular. But let's go and focus on that one. So this one, interesting. Wooden Griffin or a wooden Scania NG. That's actually pretty nice, huh? I like that. Oh, you guys can go with that. Amazing. All right, I'm happy with that. I think we've covered most of the changes already. Yeah, so that is version 1.0. So let's take it for a spin. And as I mentioned, we are driving with EVR sounds today, updated for 1.35, so the dashboard sounds are working and all that stuff. Okay, in terms of the trailer, we have Solgar 3's Megaliner, and it goes perfectly well with this high spoiler setup. You can see the height is almost matching, and looks to be compatible even if my chassis is not low deck. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, Scania stuff as well. Scania paint job on the trailer. Make it consistent.
You ready yet? Well, the Mentor is not responsible for that directional advice or the smell coming from your glove box.
Grand Tour guys are going to help us navigate. I'm scared. Anyway, all right, let's hear the engine. Crisp EVR sounds for the win. Makes me shiver. Beautiful. Let's hear it from the inside. Even comes with those fancy start and stop sounds now. There you go. That was what disappeared before. Ah, yes. And of course, the beautiful sounding switches. Wipers are working with multiple modes. Perfect. All right, let's see if we can haul this. We are hauling 19 tons of disinfectant in a 370 horsepower engine. We'll see if we can manage. And let me reset the fuel economy. Let's see if this will really work. So a 4x2 chassis, 370 horsepower, driving on a relatively flat road here in Germany. We are in Hannover, making our way to Duisburg, 290 kilometers away. So yeah, it's been a long wait for this particular NextGen Scania improvements, but man, it feels nice to be back. It's been so long. Oh, thank you. He must be admiring our truck so much that he actually gave way to us.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Let's have a look at it again from outside. That beauty. Oh yeah. The hubcaps, the wheels, are from Abbas Trepas. Abbas's wheel pack, and the The chrome, how do you say, fog lights are from 50k. So quite a different combination of mods here. And as I mentioned, the trailer at my back is from Sogard 3, the Megaliner, Krona Megaliner. Now that sounds good. Now, some of you guys mentioned before that it doesn't sound very much like a NextGen Scania, and I think if it's still the same, you guys let me know. That's because EVR is from Ukraine, and in Ukraine the engines that are being used for the NextGen Scania are a bit different. I think that's what I understood, but if you guys have more info on that, let me know. Okay, oh crap, let's test the braking of the Scania. Just a few centimeters past. Well, if you got the penalty already, might as well go forward. Make it worth our while. Yeah, that was a bit of a tricky intersection. Top speed was like 70 kilometers, but if you got caught in the yellow light,
keep right.
Have no chance
Then exit right.
of finishing or stopping on time. Or maybe you do, maybe just that I didn't see it early enough. But yeah, I decided to go back here to Germany because it would be a nice testing area, testing ground for a beautiful truck like this. And maybe see if we can squeeze some fuel economy out of it. If you have been staying tuned to the channel for quite some time, you'll be familiar with our virtual truck company. We do have a virtual truck company that you can join, and you can join the Discord server as well. It's synchronized there, so whenever someone does a job, it posts a log of the job with certain stats, like how far you drove, where you drove from where to where, and the stats, damage, fuel economy especially. And that's like an internal competition for us. Actually, speeding here. A little bit of engine braking. There we go. A little bit of competition with the fuel economy, and I must say I have not really learned the techniques for being the proper fuel economic driver. So I usually get like 30 plus to 40 liters per 100 kms. And some of our guys are getting low 30s or even high 20s. I'm not sure what the secret is, but I was kind of hoping a low-powered engine on a flat road and a lighter load might work. But it seems like automatic transmission, which I'm using right now, adaptive automatic with the economy mode, is not really helping that much, because it's staying in that high gear. Shift already, thank you. And if we step too hard on the pedal, it's going to execute that kickdown maneuver, which puts me in a lower gear with maximum power. In most cases, maximum revs as well. Not too good for fuel economy, but good for climbing those hilly areas. Now, this area I chose is not really that good in particular, because it seems like it's mostly uphill. So that's not going to do wonders for my score, and it's not going to do wonders for my speed. Look at that. Goodness. Come on, you can do it. Shift already, please. Times like these, I would have wanted to go with a manual, but I'm kind of simulating how it is in real life. So I'm trying to also go automatic here. Oh, what kind of swerving was that? You guys see that car in front? Okay, here we go. Yeah, 370 horsepower might be a bit too low. Maybe 420 would be the good balance, or 450. This one seems too entry level. And sometimes even if you're... Yeah, it requires the right balance, I believe, because if it's too weak, then it will require so much effort to pull stuff, and pulling stuff will, at a relatively high power, will not make it any more fuel economic. But let's see, we still have a chance, we still have a ways to go, and so far it's been a pretty smooth drive, except for that red light, I guess. But that's fine, we'll catch up. Speeding. There we go, that's when we're going to get some pretty nice scores, when we're just cruising like that. 46, 45, and falling. Yeah, once we get settled on the highway, that's when the score will become better. Constant starting and stopping is not a good recipe for that. But yeah, I think in Germany mostly, and maybe in the Netherlands, because it's so flat, you don't really need a powerful engine. So maybe 370 shouldn't be that bad. Maybe it takes a while to climb up to cruising speed, but after you've reached that, you just keep on it, and it should be good already. At least that's what I think. We'll see. Yeah, I manually shifted up to 12th gear there. But yeah, it's nice to be back on the NextGen Scania. And you have those Scania S, Scania R, and older Scania toys in there. I think it comes also with the Mighty Griffin DLC. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I remember at least. And yes, I have, what do I have enabled? Other mods. Project NextGen textures I still am using. Road and vegetation textures. So the vegetation is from Fael, I think, from Rafael BC, from Fael's mod before. And the roads are either from SCS, this one, because it's newly one from Germany, or I'm not sure if Damien also changed these. Unfortunately, the last time I heard, Project NextGen is going private, so it might not be a sustainable mod anymore. For future updates, it might not be compatible anymore, but while it's still here, might as well use it, because it really does wonders for the base map, especially in older areas like in Belgium and Holland. The old roads are very cringy when it comes to texture and layout, and it doesn't do anything to the layout. It's still the single turning off lanes that suddenly cut off, but at least the textures look modern. They don't look 5 or 6 years old. They look like textures from the DLC, and they are 4K textures, I believe, so it's a good compromise. But I really love driving through here. Very relaxing. It's perfect for that truck sim vibe. And if you're wondering about the traffic, this is from Real Traffic Density by Sipinho. You can see the amount of traffic on the road. Looks very realistic, I must say. The variants of the different vehicles, different trailers, different colors even. Yeah, very nice. Very realistic look. And thanks to DirectX 11 from 1.35.
Keep right, and then
It's actually very... Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one.
exit right.
It's actually very still FPS friendly.
Continue straight.
That's helpful. Let's just cruise along here. I think we'll have to slow down for that guy, or he'll give way to us. I'm not sure who has the right of way normally. I think he'll be giving way for us. Thank you. Good. Oh, this is hard. Might need a kick down here. Kick it down, man. There we go. Full power for that climb. Perfect. And this is one of my favorite views on this junction. I'll take a screenshot here later. Thank you. Yeah, it does feel great though to be back in the Scania. I've been waiting for this mod for quite some time. And thank goodness for our other modders who have been releasing so many amazing trucks. Nice train. Pretty long one actually for a default truck. Or maybe that has been modified as well with SIP's traffic density. And the thing is... crap. Oh, and my fuel economy was doing so well. But we've done a full stop now and yeah, momentum is broken. So this is the problem when you have real traffic density, because you have more vehicles on the road. And the AI is not really the best when it comes to merging into lanes. So you sometimes get this kind of behavior. And sometimes you have to take the initiative. Cannot wait for the guy in front before you do something. Yeah, we'll have to let that guy stop. Otherwise, we'll never get out of this. It's not how you normally do stuff. You guys can go already, actually. Okay, they don't want to. I gave them a lane. Alright. Stick here then. Man, those are some beautiful clouds. And yes, of course, graphics mode is still Natural Lux with beautiful clouds and lighting. Super realistic lighting without needing reshade or anything like that. Now I think this is part of the old road. It seems a bit like it, or maybe old road with Project NextGen stuff, maybe. Goodness, aren't we slow? That's what you get for getting the lowest engine. But it's fine. It's not about speed. It's about sustainability. It's about eco-friendliness.
Keep left, and then continue straight.
That's what the slow guys say.
Continue straight.
Man, that looks amazing, doesn't it? And it does feel a bit bumpy. That's, I guess, with the new cab suspension introduced in 1.35 for ETS2. They call it the 4-point cab suspension. But to be honest, I don't quite understand it. It gets very technical with the physics. At least for me. But if you have a layman's explanation for it, something I can understand, I'd be happy to listen. There we go, that's our exit.
Keep right, and then turn right.
So about you guys, have you tried for yourselves this truck?
Turn right.
And are you enjoying it so far? Let me know in the comments what you enjoy about it, what you find lacking, what more improvements would you like to add. Oh crap, I went too fast there. We almost stepped over. Too much talking. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you are enjoying this truck as well, and what kind of setup have you done. Maybe share some screenshots. I don't know though, YouTube is a bit sensitive with that, so if I don't reply to you, please don't hate it. But it might be whenever you share links in YouTube, in your comment, that YouTube is flagging that as spam. So it's better if you don't share screenshots of, or at least links. You can share with me screenshots via Twitter or Instagram, I guess. The Clumsy Geek. Look for me there, and you can share screenshots that way. It's much more reliable than sharing links in YouTube. It's Slow down just enough so we don't need to go full stop. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Nice. So yeah, lots of mods are being updated for 1.35 and it's amazing. Whenever I look at the SCS forum, so many new stuff. Yeah, even the trailer, the Mega Liner, has been updated for 1.35. More skins, models have been updated, I guess. And I like that you can actually use it for non-low deck variants. I think Sogard 3 is working on a low deck variant as well for Eugene's improvements on this next gen Scania. But it's going to take a while, he says. But yeah, I really like the low deck variants. You really feel like low on the ground and feels super sleek. Just don't go driving through Rust map with that setup. It will not fare well for the truck. And you'll hear some very grindy noises along the way. Yeah, but what I'm really waiting for now, as you guys can imagine, is Pro Mods. Maybe Pro Mods 2.41 for compatibility with 1.35. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have any news about their progress. I know they've been working at compatibility for a long time, but there is a lot of work because, as you guys can remember, with 1.35 there came the second batch of Germany reworks, so they have to work on the merge again. And when Skull was here, Skull is the founder of the co-founder of Pro Mods. He was he came by Singapore one time, and he was kind enough to invite me over. So we had dinner, we had some drinks, and he was able to tell me some stories, and he gave me a glimpse of how complicated it is what they do. And it just hats off really to the entire Pro Mods team and all our modders actually, because of all the work they do, and it's for free, most of them. And if it's not for free, I mean, the price is very, very reasonable. Not like an X-Plane. If you guys are familiar with the flight sim community, I've been recently exposed there, and everything is paid. Granted, there are some top quality work there, and well worth the money, but still, my wallet is crying now. Because I'm starting to buy plugins that cost as much as the entire game, or even more. Yeah, it's hardcore. So yeah, it's really nice how the trucking community is. That we're not centered on the money here, but more on sharing. So that's cool. Looks like it started raining as well. Yes, it has. Let's get those wipers tested out. And we're almost here. Let's just cruise along here, just in time for those guys to go away, so don't have to stop. Actually, very nice. I'm not sure if that's the default sun visor, but I like the setup of that sun visor. Semi-transparent and not in any way blocking the view. It makes the truck look cool from the outside, but it doesn't hinder your view from the inside. And that transparency is just enough to block any sunlight that's coming in through. Very nice. Very subtle changes like that, you know, very subtle improvements, but I really appreciate it. And yeah, Eugene has been working on this for a long time. It's great to finally see it released. I'm not sure though if he has any other plans on the improvements. I have not been reading through the thread so much, But you guys let me know if you heard anything, okay? I'd be happy to learn about more of the planned updates from his side, because if you have tried out his Volvo FH reworks, for me,
200 meters, turn right.
that is the best Volvo FH out there.
Turn right.
And after I got exposed to that, I never went back to any other Volvo FH mod.
In
So,
200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
yeah, I'm really expecting a lot from this truck. This is a very good start, and
You have reached your destination. Well done.
I'm not so sure about the others, but there are quite some people out there who are very much into the, how do you say, prettifying, customizing, pimping out their trucks. You know, I'm more of a worker truck setup. Keep it basic, keep it functional. But there are some artists out there who really make some amazing configs, and thanks to this mod and any other future improvements on it, they can finally do that. So I'm looking forward to what they can do with Eugene's additional parts here. Wow, that was quick. I think that trailer is one of Cast's latest trailers. That one with the next. Forgot the name though, but you guys probably know that. Nap, or I forgot. It's available in the Steam Workshop. I actually haven't driven it personally yet, but I like that it's available here in the freight market. In AI, I'm not sure if it's available with AI. Did I hit something? I actually hit something, I think. Dang it. Completely missed that. Bit rusty with the European trucking. And yes, those water particles are also part of natural lux. Quite a narrow, oh crap, opening here for us. Turn, thank you. Keep it steady, keep it slow, keep it tight, like so. Yeah, it's been a while since I made any mod spotlight videos, but this one definitely deserves it, coupled with EVR sounds. So more than happy to make this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Alright, let's go and deliver this. Done deal. Easy peasy. It's a good warm-up for this truck. Have a look though at the fuel economy. I'm guessing it's around the 30 plus range, high 30s. Let's have a look. 36.6, yeah, that's usually my score. My ideal one, the one I really want to reach, is around 30 or even 29, but so far I think only Scotsman is consistent at doing that. I still don't know the secret. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the thumbs up, like button, comment, share if you did enjoy. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day, and Clumsy Trucking. See you in the next episode. Bye bye. Oh, and let's hear the honk. Let's hear the honk. Right, and the air horn I think is with the longer honk. There we go. Clumsy Trucking, and bye bye.